Ian Strung here with another CanCon Classics segment. The guys from the Mendozas, John and Mike, are two of my oldest friends. As I said to Geordie Dines once of By Divine Right, I still tend to think of people's first bands as their real identity. So for Mike, that's Cinema, a band I intend to cover on the show at some point, and for John, that's Fire Hydrant. These are their bands that were around in the mid-2000s. John from Mendoza's band Fire Hydrant featured Dan Purpura on drums, Nadon Gruel on bass, and Doug Adams on guitar. They had a number of CDs and were produced at one point by my backing band, Cold Dead Hands CA, aka the Three Impotent Males, Wes, Mike, and Wally. So these bands are pretty close. We played with them a lot. This band was a cross between shoegaze and Canadiana, sounding more like 5440 perhaps than any other band on the scene, which was great. John sang most of the songs, but Doug sang a few too, like Losing It. These guys did a split CD with Fjord Rowboat once, whose guitar player Justin is a close friend of mine. Doug Adams is going to play a Hayden song for you. Hayden is an artist I kept hoping somebody on the show would cover. Hayden is an entrenched part of the music scene, having been a solo artist going back to the 90s. His The Hazards of Sitting Beneath Palm Trees is a classic Canadian hit single. Hayden is one of the few artists around who commands serious attention live performing completely alone. Fans of Hayden swear by him, and saying that he is someone's favorite artist is a common statement. Without further ado, here's Doug Adams to introduce his version of Hayden's Between Us to Hold off his 1998 sophomore album, The Closer I Get. Over to you, Doug.
Thanks, Ian. Douglas Adams here, formerly of Fire Hydrant and Stunned by Silence. The artist I've chosen is Hayden and his song Between Us to Hold. Hayden is a very important artist to me personally. I first got into him in around 1995 when his song, As Bad As It Seems, video hit Much Music. Around that time, I was just starting to play guitar, and a lot of it was just me with an acoustic and my kind of deep voice, and the songs were maybe a little depressing, and I thought nobody would like it, but then I'd listen to Hayden, and I go, oh no, yeah, you can be just a guy with an acoustic writing kind of mellow tunes, and people can dig it. I love his songs, and this song in particular. He has this ability to write songs that everyone can relate to. He's not talking about crazy dramatic moments like I will love you forever in eternity. He's talking about the moments that we all have, like the night that you're both sick and stuck inside and he decided to teach his girlfriend to play guitar. These are the kind of things that people go through, and that's the kind of things that he writes about, and it really was important to me and very influential on me because I took that and I write about those kinds of things on occasion too. But yeah, it just meant a lot to me, and his music over the years has always stuck with me, and he's an artist I've followed and greatly revered, and the song means a lot to me, and I'm really thankful to Ian for letting me do this today. Thank you.
We'd been sick for days and we were stuck inside. I held your arm as you hit the strings. I pressed your fingers down and started to sing. The heater was shaking as the city was cold. My favorite guitar was between